Women's soccer at Lee has always been a national powerhouse in the last 4 years, and this year they brought home Lee University's first national title. In this segment of Eye on Lee University Athletics, we talked to Coach Matt Yelton about that experience.
Well, I thought there were a lot of unknowns with this year's team. We did return a lot of players from last year, but given the fact that, we lose a 3-time first-team All-American, weren't sure where the goals were going to come from, and that was my worry early in the season is, who's going to score the goals for us this year? It turned out to be probably the best attacking team that I've ever had. Well, this year's tournament was set up a little differently with 32 teams getting in the tournament and then 16 advancing to the final site. Well, of the 16 teams that advanced to the final site, we had played 7 of the remaining 15 other than ourselves. So almost half the championship field we had met somewhere in the regular season. So we felt going into the tournament that we had played a schedule that had prepared us to compete at a very high level. In those matches, we went 6-1 in those 7 matches against ranked opponents, against 7 of the 16 best teams left in the tournament. And we felt like with the schedule that we played going into the postseason, that there was no doubt that we were capable of winning a championship. Well, I think the thing for me actually started the night before in the Final Four game when Jenna Acton goes down 20 minutes into that match. She's absolutely one of our best players. She goes down with a torn ACL 20 minutes into that match. And even though we win the match, at the end of the game, I'm probably more down than I've ever been at the end of a match, just simply because going into the Concordia match, I wasn't sure that we could win that match without it. But one of the things that we've talked about all year long, and one of the themes of our season was, we do what we do, and we do it well. And we told the girls it didn't change come national championship game. And I felt like our team, because of everything we've dealt with in the last 4 years, getting so close to winning a championship, there wasn't a whole lot I had to say to them to get them ready to play for a national championship.
But you guys go out there every match, all year long, and have taken intensity and the right attitude into every match, and that's why we're where we are tonight. That's why we stand in this room getting ready to compete for a national championship. It's because of you, right here, right now in this room. So tonight, when we go out there, know that you are the better team. Know that you are capable of taking home a championship. I promise you, you go out tonight and you play. You do what we do, and you do it well, you will win a championship.
And I felt like we probably played our best game of the year in the final.
Let's go, Lee!
I think just that moment of celebration of something that you've worked for so long and finally achieving it, for me personally, it was very rewarding. I think for the players, they started working for that championship the minute we went out of the tournament last year. When we won the championship that night, it was a culmination of a year's work, and so I think there was a large amount of just joy being felt by our team. And then to get home and to see the reception that the Lee family and community put on for us was absolutely amazing. I walked in expecting maybe 20, 30 people there saying congratulations, welcome home. And to have a crowd like we had and to have people there celebrating with us just made everything that much sweeter.
It's time to look around the Southern States Athletic Conference. First for the ladies, Auburn Montgomery's Cassie Moore is this week's Player of the Week. Moore, a sophomore transfer from Hardeman University, scored a career-high 20 points in the Lady Senators' 63-40 win over Spring Hill College and made it a double-double with 11 rebounds. Additionally, she tallied 6 blocks in the game. She currently leads the team in scoring and rebounding, averaging 15.6 points per game. and 8 rebounds per game. Moore has also blocked 14 shots and is shooting 65% of the field. Now let's take a look at the women's standings in the Southern States Athletic Conference. Lee sits atop at 5-1. Shorter also 5-1, and Berry 5-1. So a three-way tie atop the top of the Southern States Athletic Conference. Emmanuel, Bruneau, Auburn Montgomery, Southern Wesleyan, Southern Poly, Bruton Parker, Reinhardt, and Columbia round out the conference standings. On the men's side, Lee University's Elmar Kulizade has been named the men's SAC Player of the Week, leading the Flames to a 2-0 week. Lee's senior point guard enjoyed a solid week as he led the Flames to 2 victories. He averaged over 20 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists on the week. For the year, Kulizade is leading the Lee team's scoring attack with 12.4 points per game, while scoring 48% from the field, 47% from behind the arc, and 82% from behind Charity Lane. Looking at the standings, Southern Poly is all alone at the top at 6-0, followed by Lee at 3-1, Auburn Montgomery at 4-2, Shorter at 4-2, and then Emmanuel, Faulkner, Berry, Reinhardt, Southern Wesleyan, and Bruton Parker.
At Sky Ridge Medical Center, we believe every moment is important. That's why, whatever you encounter on the road of life, Sky Ridge Medical Center will be there for you and your family. You can count on our experienced, dedicated staff to provide quality health care and the advanced medical technology you need, so you don't miss one special moment. Sky Ridge Medical Center, your hospital for a lifetime.
Stop hunting. Start finding. Choose the AT&T Real Yellow Pages to find just what you need. No other book has more complete ads and up-to-date listings.
Bain's Business Machines has been the #1 distributor for quality office products in the Tennessee Valley since 1976. We have copiers, color copiers, cash registers, calculators, printers, faxes, and Latham time clocks. We also feature a full line of office furniture with desks, module panels, workstations, chairs, file cabinets, and much more. Come check out our new showroom at 770 Stewart Road with an even wider range of office equipment to help your business grow. Bain's Business Machines.
Welcome back to Inside Lee University Basketball. I'm Jeff Salyer. Joining me now is Coach Tommy Brown of the Flames. Coach, pretty good start to the season, 11-3, played a pretty tough schedule.
It has been a good start. We're still trying to find ourselves as a team, and but I'm pleased with where we are right now.
Well, the highlights we're going to look at today are of the first game of the season, and then a little later, Freed Hardeman. But we're going to take a look at Tennessee Temple, a heated rivalry every year.